His premise gonna be they should be better.
Right, because they are better.
No, because
Because he feels he's getting treated better over there.
Yeah,
because he's saying they are better. That's why the women are like, what are they doing that's so much more better than like, black women? And he for him to sit up here and make me believe like every interaction he's had with a black woman has been negative. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. He was in a Notorious movie, which I've never seen, by the way, and I'm glad I haven't seen him that way because I definitely don't want to see this man. But in a Notorious movie, I'm pretty sure there were other black female actresses there that he had a pleasant experience with, and nah, I don't know. I'm losing brain cells.
None of they care about you and your household, even though they still care about the money, but it's not about the money. You understand?
How do they care about the money, but it's not about the money? It's always about the money. That's why a lot of these women wind up with ugly men like you who are zeros and their bodies look like that. It's about the money. You think it's about your character or your looks? No, bro, it is not about your character or your looks. It's about the money. They're going after the money, as they should. You're putting value on their domestication. You're putting value on their beauty. You're putting value on their culture. And they can see it. They know it. It don't look like you ever talked to some passport bros or heard about some passport bros, because a lot of them don't come back home. A lot of them are under the influence, and a lot of them have been lured to their deaths by other women because they believe that these women are so many things like you believe. But look at these black. I don't know if these women are black or not. I can't tell. But I think the one in the white shirt, she is black. Look at their body language. They looking at like, he ain't no he ain't no good.
What I'm trying to say is a difference, not better. But sometimes we get tired of hearing Birkin bags and sushi.
Do you think that's fair? Because I feel like there's a certain type of woman that does demand that. And to me, I think it depends on the bait you're using and where you're looking. If you're going to go get a model from Instagram that got the BBL, the snatched in stomach, and has all the things that check off money hungry and surface, you're going to get that. If you're going to meet a girl.
First off, let Claudia Jordan finish. I want the other black guy to be quiet. Why are you up here trying to, you look like you mad that she said that, because now it's like you're trying to like interrupt her. But Claudia is right. She's basically saying just go get the woman that you want. Look where you're looking. And I know what she mean when she said you're looking for, she gave a specific type of woman. Because usually these guys, like I said, he want a 10. The body, the face, the attitude, someone he can show off to his fellas, brag about. And on top of that, he want a younger than him too. And then he want a submissive. Like, yeah, like he want all of that. I get what Claudia is saying. She's saying you guys go after these Instagram models and you praise these Instagram models, not just Instagram, OnlyFans too. Them too. And you praise them, and then you get them and you want to like change them. She didn't say that, I'm throwing that in there. And you want to change them into that when they weren't that to begin with. It was an OnlyFans model and an Instagram model. And I'm not knocking on any of those girls either. You know what I'm saying? We don't know those girls. Just because that's a image they portray, that doesn't mean they're like that in real life. But what we do know is they're on there to make money. And a lot of them end up with men who have money that aren't good looking. And then you complain later when she wants you only for your money, but you lay with your money. He said different doesn't mean better. And I agree, different doesn't mean better. There's nothing wrong with that. But in the context that he's using it in, it definitely means better. Definitely.
And through different ways and ask different questions, you're going to find that out a lot earlier on, that what's important to her.
I'm not doubting that, but I'm just talking about even if you look on just a regular dating app and just look at what.
All right, let's be clear. Let's get some data and some stats about regular dating apps. There are more men on dating apps than there are women on dating apps. And baddies don't use that. You know what the baddies are? They're on Instagram. They're on Twitch. They definitely on X. And they're on OnlyFans. And they're literally on like paid sites where you have to come see them and pay to see them. So let's understand when he's talking about, oh, look at the dating apps. Men are on dating apps because they're desperate. Men are on dating apps because they want women to run over. There are some men out there looking for, love, but I don't think that's all men. I really don't. And on top of that, women don't have good experiences when dating men off dating apps. There's data to support that too. And women also have experience of being stalked on dating apps and bombarded with too many messages. Like, so, sir, I don't want to hear you talking about a dating app. You just don't like what she has to say. Yeah, Marseille, that's how it be. Yeah. Marseille say the women who are on dating apps are using the paywall to weed out the yeah.
Woman may state that she requires, and I'm saying these things because it feels as if social media again is the barometer, okay, and it's the comparison, and when you're comparing yourself to,
I don't even understand. I don't even know what he's saying. He means nothing to me. I just don't understand why, if you want to date outside your race or you like a group of women better, why must it be announced? Black man, why must y'all be show ponies at every single thing? Like, why do we need to know this about you? Just go. Look, I wish I had a hotline where I can call up all the Cuban women. They say y'all want them. So please come get them and take them and don't bring them back. Don't. Please come get them. You go and be free. But what I do know is when those women start messing with black men, they have bad experiences. That's what we do now. And most of them become single moms. Yeah.
all these other women, and of course, even with the BBLs, because I'm like, that's fine, but I mean,
What's BBL? I'm sorry.
Brazilian butt lift.
Oh, okay.
And there's no shade to women that have
No,
them. I'm just
I was
saying.
wondering. I was waiting for it too. I'm like, excuse me.
Right.
So are we saying that Cuban women don't have BBLs? Are we saying that women that are in Spanish descent don't have BBLs? Are we saying that white women don't have BBLs? Are we saying? So you mean to tell me you think that only black women have BBLs? No, you don't. You can't think that. No, you don't think that. So I don't even know why you bringing it up. I don't even know why you bringing it up, because what we do know is most black women can afford the surgery that a lot of non-black women are able to afford, and I'm talking about cosmetic surgery. Y'all, this is crazy. You look how black men speak about black women. Non-black women can do the exact same thing you do as a black woman, copy you, take your trend, mimic your swag, even start cutting their hair like you, wearing their hair like you, even starting to, learn how to sound like you, and they will love it. It's just that you don't have the right skin. Your skin is black. So you have to be trash every single time. Cardi
B has a BBL.
Cardi B does have a BBL. I can't think of a lot of them right now. It's a lot of them have a BBL, and they've talked about it. I will have to go find. I just don't be in like biracial women's spaces like that or Spanish women's. I don't care to her. But I don't be caring that black women have BBLs. I don't care. But for him to say that is ridiculous, as if black women are the only ones who get BBLs, when we know that's not true. There's not enough of us to sustain the BBL franchise. What the hell?
No shade to everyone that has them. I'm just saying, if you're going by just surface things and that's who you're going afterwards, then guess what? She gonna run them pockets.
No, and I'm not, and I want to get your thoughts, Doc, and as well, Amy, as a woman dating or even considering, I think that a lot of times, we do value women, but when you talk.
Oh my God, he's basically trying to soften the blow and say, yeah. I mean, we give reasons to why, we like going out dating in other races, and these are the reasons that we come up with. I just don't understand why not just shut the hell up and just go. It's almost like we're saying all this because we really want black women, but since we can't have black women, we're gonna say that you guys are horrible and these other races of women are doing this and everything like that. But then when we get over there, we want them to act like Coretta Scott King. When we get over there, we want her to have a little spice to it. When we get over there, we want her to have a tan. When we get over there, it's okay that she got big boobs and got her boobs done. So we're talking about BBLs for somebody's ass, but we ain't gonna talk about how much non-black women get breast augmentation done on a regular. So we just gonna skip over that when they get the most work done.
About black relationships, I think we all come with some baggage. All right. Now, some of us have some baggage that's not going to fit in the overhead compartment, and some of us have some baggage that you're going to have to pay a whole lot more for to get on this flight. Truck. Yeah. Right. But the reality of it is that's just who we are, and I'm talking about historic. Like if you're talking about being.
Don't start talking about nothing historically because you come from a demographic of males who can't read and don't read. So I don't talk about none historically.
Enslaved, where we were and how we engage each other. There's a lot of elements there, but it can be a little difficult because women have expectations in 2021.
So those women don't have expectations. All right, listen up, Cuban girls, Latin girls, Indian girls, Asian girls, Spanish girls. They're basically, black males are basically saying, you guys have no expectations. That's why they like you. That's why they want you. Not because you're a great person, not because of any good characteristics about you or how you treat them and how you love your family and what you do for the community. You know what I'm saying? Not because none of that matter. Only because none of that matters. Because you have no expectations. Meaning they should be able to walk all over you, run over you. They don't want you being able to